My perception to this, I don't know if it's true or not, but my perception of this, of growing up in a society of these rules, 1% is the bully, right? That's back in like 1960. That rules the rest of the 98 of the population. That's why that 1% is popular. Then you got the 1% that isn't popular, but ends up beating the shit out of the one that is popular, and then you realize that that rump becomes the alpha because it's not how many times you, like Rocky said, you got to know how to take a punch, and I could take a punch. I took 10 of your punches before I knocked you out, and then I punched you once, and you fucking got done, and you were over with. Okay? That's that runt to alpha rule. That's when you become an apex. Who gives a fuck about an alpha? You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I need the 1% that is there for protection. That's actually there in mindset. Whether how crazy you may sound, I need you with... It might be the most idiotic way to make the funds, and then it goes, well, it works, just like mine. I need those type of people. I don't think I'm the smartest guy on the earth. I think that, just like with God, you needed a multitude of geniuses. That's the exact way that Nazis worked. I'm not saying Nazism is necessarily bad, but it was used in a bad way. It was used in a bad way. Okay? Heaven could be used in a bad way too, if you believe that anybody that dies goes to heaven. Well, here's my gun, it's called heaven, and I'm going to send you right to it. That's still pretty evil. It's an oxymoronic state, but you got to learn how to recognize an optical illusion, and that's where brainwashing starts. Okay, if I could play tricks on your brain by just drawing something, how much tricks can I play on your brain by talking to you? And that's what you're scared of. They know that it exists, but the one that's telling you it exists is the one that's pulling the wool right out from underneath your eyes, and then points somebody else out. And I'm like, what? No, I know what he's talking about, but I've been talking about that. They're more popular. They have the 98% behind them. I'm the 1% that's like, that's not how that works. Just like Socrates. That's not how it works. I don't want 100% employment because that means 100% that means 100% enslavement. There's people that don't want to work and shouldn't have to work. And there's people that want to work and you don't allow them to work. That is completely backwards. We could have a fucking group of 1% of people that work and volunteer, and it's enough support system to get the world in a financial stability, because the 1% are so in love with their job. It's going to work out. And even though I have less funding than the government, I could do more with it because my profit is not considered a profit. It's a profitable donation, like Jesus. Like, it's a sacrifice. Like, I'm going to do this so that we can do this because this problem could arise, and it did arise, and we were very lucky. But with how much money we spent, look at what we could have really did. Because 300 million Americans got over $1,000. And look what I could have done with less than that many Americans and only $10 by reinvesting it, and still giving you more money back by using coupons just based off of a percentage, just like how I told you we're going to work.